Morning, Dr. Zahn. Yeah, I had something I'd like to discuss with you. Last week, I was doing my gardening and doing a lot of work that I do in my yard. I was outside. Florida is experiencing a large heat index, so it was about 92. And before I had a chance to finish the job that I wanted to do outside, I started to get dizzy. I really wasn't sweating, but my body felt very hot. So I was dizzy, and I noticed that I felt the urge to go to the bathroom. And when I went to the bathroom, my urine was very dark, and I just had to sit down. And I think I was very close to a heat stroke.
Yeah, I think according to your symptoms, when the heat, external heat become intense, then it stimulates the whole nervous system. And also your blood vessel dilate, your blood pressure drop, so people can pass out from the heat. It's also very dangerous because when you are dehydrating, you don't have sufficient fluids to go to the kidney. The reason you get urge to pee but don't have so much to empty your bladder is because your nervous system gets stimulated by the heat. So the urine become more concentrated, and all the metabolites from your food, from your vitamin, minerals, from your medication, sitting in your bladder with a very high concentration. It stimulates the nerves, so you have the urge to go. So if you don't change this condition faster, then it can lead to kidney damage and also can lead to bladder infection or inflammation in the bladder lining. It's called cystitis. And I heard some interesting, sad truth that in Florida, a lot of many sailors end up kidney failure when they were only early 60s or 40s, because they were on the boat, and it's so hot and they work hard, and they think drinking soda or coffee are helping them, but it's actually more dehydrating because it's draining out the water from your cells. Even green tea can dehydrate your body. So drinking water or eat watermelon, eat a fruit, those kind of fluids are helping to bring the water into the cell and having electrolytes and minerals in the fruit. So kidney failure is a very common condition in South Florida because people have diabetes, they have high blood pressure. It's all influence your kidney function. And you have two kidney, so you can compensate. The blood result only show the abnormal result when your kidney couldn't compensate. So if your doctor is saying that, oh, your kidney function is fine, it's not, you don't have any problems, you still need to watch the kidney function. So drinking enough fluids during the hot weather is very critical.
Yeah, I went in the house where it's air conditioned, and I sat down and relaxed, and I had some water. So I think I did many of the things that I needed to recover from that. But I noticed even when I was feeling better, I had a headache. So it's like everything my body had gone through caused me to have a headache.
Yes, so the headache is related with the dehydration. There are many factors related to headaches. When you are dehydrating, your blood pressure drops a little bit. Your body detect that signal, so it try to constrict the blood vessel, so to maintain the blood pressure, so your heart, your brain can have sufficient blood flow. And that's when you have this abnormal constriction of the blood vessel, then you could have headache. And also the body is so wise to shut down the blood flow to your kidney, to your adrenal gland, thyroid gland, because adrenal gland and thyroid gland are not vital organs. Your heart, your brain are vital organs. So the body has to keep the blood flow to the heart, to the brain. So that's very it's life-threatening if we don't have sufficient blood flow to the heart. That's how we get a headache, or after dehydration, people suddenly have kidney failure, and then they can have adrenal fatigue. Adrenal fatigue meaning the adrenal gland is not functioning as well as it should. So there are not sufficient cortisol produced each day. And cortisol, our own cortisol, is anti-inflammatory, reduce the inflammation. It's also maintain the blood pressure, blood sugar. So the term adrenal fatigue is related with weak adrenal function. I had that after I have given the birth for the first child, and I lost a lot of blood at that time, and I almost faint, and I quickly lie down, and that bring back the blood flow to the adrenal gland. But I noticed after that episode, I don't have the endurance to work more than 10 hours. I used to do that, and if I vertically stand for more than 8 hours, my blood pressure will drop, my heart rate will drop, and the other thing is my blood sugar tend to go very low when I don't eat more than 4 hours. So the body has this little gland to help you cope with the stress, any kind of physical, mental stress. If this little gland has a compromised function, then you cannot maintain your blood pressure. You cannot maintain your blood sugar when your body was challenged.
Yeah, when I was younger, I was in construction, and to help us with the heat, they would give us salt pills. So periodically there was drinking water that they had provided on the job, and there was salt pills that we were supposed to take with a glass of water.
Yes, the salt pill, I have a different kind of idea, because the salt pill can maintain your blood pressure, hold your water in, but also high salt. The research shows only give the animal 2 week high salt solution. It causes stiffening of the blood vessels, and also high salt constricting blood vessels cause the spasm of the blood vessel. And I think green tea, black tea is much better than the salt because they are also anti-inflammatory.
I think what I'm going to do to correct this problem is hire someone else to do this work when the temperature is over 85.
That's good idea. Thank you.
Thank you.